Hello everyone, I just out of the blue felt like doing some more Hades. So, we're going to do, I just felt like I'm bracing myself to start a new series on the channel. And this is like a thing that I can just, like, this is a very casual vibe to these videos, I feel like, so it's just like a nice way to warm up for stuff, so I'm just gonna get into it. I'm gonna get into it, because these ones take so long. Because it's an entire run per video, so it's like upwards of 50 minutes.
What's going on, Skelly?
The last few have been, what do you have to say for yourself about being a skeleton today?
Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Kieran. Boatman guy, use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
You can't take the coins past the man on the boat. He stops you every time. You won't get away with it. That's why that was the motto for the Brislington Rowers Society for a while.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
Immediate truth for the man on the roof. Hey.
It's time, Varatha.
It's the Spear of Fear. What do we have? We've got wine. We can have wine promises. We can... What's this doing at the moment? It's like an interesting little idea for the truth of stuff, isn't it? Do I want to keep leveling that up? Or do I... Let's level... I don't find this particularly useful. I'm not really any good at taking advantage of what this does for me. So I may as well, like, get leveling this up out of the way while things are still relatively easy. Before Big Billy really hurts me with his favourite knife. Big Billy and his brother Large Larry both have big knives that they love to do you about. And sooner or later, I've got to stop him.
Turning back.
I've got to stop him before he reaches the coffin. They're all trying to get to the coffin today. I don't know what they intend to do to Dracula when they arrive. Let's not take the risk.
Hey, you're not alone. You're not alone down there, okay? Here, let me show you.
I'm literally surrounded by ghosts, so there's that as well. The ghost proofs all. None of these are needed for prophecy, so I'll take this expensive
Make
little
every strike count.
throne nonsense. Oh. I have not played this in a year at this point, so I don't know how
That's a lot of coin.
rusty I may be.
Let me have it.
I may be covered in rust, like everyone else. So, just bear that in mind. What do you say?
I sensed a certain rumbling here within the bowels of the earth. It is as though it had ingested something that did not sit well. Perhaps the earth itself wishes to spit you up and out.
Perhaps the earth is crumbling towards you. We don't know. Boons. We can up the boon. We can up the boon realism. We can have a maimed lunge. Oh, that's like quite scrunchy. Honestly, let's go with this. Oh. Oh, yikes. I did not think that through. Okay, let's not get hit at all then. I guess is
More witches?
the plan. I don't do the most smart things in Tartarus. But I can. I can be Bart Simpson at a moment's notice. If you ever need a substitute, Bart, I'm your guy. I can do it for half the price.
Let me see.
Oh, more boon. More boon. A boon on the moon. No. I'm afraid of lasers. They strike me as odd. It confuses me that they exist. And anything I fear that which I don't understand.
Hades.
Lasers included. Oh. There's like... I don't know about that with the spear, but like also like, is this the most useful thing I could get? I mean, I guess it's the rarest, so... It's the most supposedly beneficial. Keys! Unlock your face with our new formula. Say no to your nose. Wait. Is the nose the lock on the face? If you had no nose, could you scream?
What's for sale?
Oh, I can't scream right now. My face is locked. It doesn't matter. Simply become a snake. That's all you had to do from the beginning. It's easy as snake transformation. You know that thing everyone says? Being a snake's easy. Comedy is hard. Alright. Hey!
Chaos Boon evolved a new effect.
I can live at once. Here's my drink. Speaking of drinks, although... There's health, but there's drinks. Like, you just blessed me with drinks, didn't you? You just came here to say, ha ha, I love it. And I feel like I need to reciprocate that, because I'm quite fond of it myself. We can't be alone! We must know that there are others like us who enjoy it in hell. Come forth, oh, no. No, you're in the depths. You're in the deep world with all the X-Men! Oh, alright. Wolverine was like, would you like to come into the deep world with me? And you said yes. Oh, I actually will. I'm gonna give you this drink.
A toast in your honor, Lord Dionysus, mate. Have I mentioned how pleased I am to have made your acquaintance?
Pleasing drinks for the man.
What is that for me? Really? I mean, cheers, man. That is awful generous of you. I'm much obliged.
Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff.
How's my favorite underworld god surviving? Zag, you're holding up or what? Right better momentarily, I bet.
I'm about to give you the best wine you've ever fought the gods with, Elo. These two are prophecies. I'm gonna go with this. I'm going to thrust my javelin at you, and you shall be intoxicated at once. Oh no, scary. They're scary blokes. Man, talking about the X-Men earlier, it's just like that was such a fun series to do. On that, I always enjoy doing the fighting games. I feel like the first time I did a fighting game on the channel, it introduced like a type of energy to the videos that has like almost come to typify them since.
Right.
I sort of don't know what I'm doing without it anymore. If I go too long without doing a fighting game, I feel weird. I need to recharge myself. Ah! Which is unfortunate because I'm out of them at this point. So am I just fucked now? I mean, apparently there's a new Tekken coming out. There's been updates,
Finally.
but I don't know how excited I am to engage with like a modern day fighting game at this point, knowing what they've become. Let's eat the trove then. Let's eat some gravy on its own. Nobody's ghosts escapes from my memory. No, I'm the world champion of getting away with it. I'm the world champion of shitting It's a competitive sport. It's a competitive
Cheers,
sport,
Father.
like the one I say. Oh. Why have you? Did I just never look at this and like there was already an update for it? Why has it shown me a bow update? War is always great, and it lies in the lie. I love the prong. He's having a prong observation about me. So that's fine.
More wretches.
That's fine! You gotta get... You've got to eat a loaf of bread to beat a loaf of bread, alright? It's the only way they can be defeated. They're too strong, otherwise they're too powerful. Powerful loaves. No, you'll never get me. I'm eternal. I'll eat your bread. Forever! That's right. I'm almost normal for that. It's normal to eat bread.
Coin from
It
the
almost makes up for everything else.
dead. Vast riches.
Vast riches indeed. Eat this hammer next. Not that we have a choice. Not that I have a plate of Rice Krispies. Why would you put Rice Krispies on a plate? That's like... Okay, try hard. You know? like what are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove with your cereal, huh? Who's this supposed to help? It's not helping the prince. Hey, you've neglected your duties to the royal family. Eating all your bloody crisps in broad daylight. Those are the main things you're doing that are distracting you from serving is your role as part of the Royal Guard. Is putting Rice Krispies on a plate and eating crisps where people can see you. In the light of day. Eat a crisp in the light of day. Oh. Honestly, with the critical chance, that might be... I'll take it,
All the
perhaps.
firepower I can get.
I'll take it, perhaps, and then I'll eat a burger. What do you have? What do you have, Charon? Where does it go?
Charon's shop.
Any advice? That's great advice. I want your boons.
I can use this.
Oh, that's rude. Oh, but this is a prophecy one. Ah, but that's the one you want. I'll get the one that's in the prophecy.
Divine protection.
I think this gets explicitly talked about at some point, but like, they literally are giving you rewards to ensure that their minor prophecies come true. And it sort of calls into question, like, what is the actual nature of the Fate's power? Are they just really good? How much of this is just smoke and mirrors? How many of these mirrors have you eaten today? Ah, there you are. There's... Oh! I thought it was like 3 quick jabs in like a pattern. I didn't realise it was like you've made it a shotgun. Okay. That's actually really good. I'd forgotten that's what that did. That's actually a really good power. I feel like I've underestimated how useful that would be in the past. I feel like I've underestimated Bilbo Baggins again. I keep making this mistake, and nobody stops me. Nobody calls me out on it, is the other thing. They're too nice about it. It's like Michael Jordan at the end of the Teletubbies remake. I meant Space Jam, and it's the beginning of Space Jam, but Space Jam, the movie Space Jam canonically follows on from
No urns permitted in this chamber.
from the end of the events of the Teletubbies remake. Just so you're aware, can I, should I just heal myself? I'll heal myself. That's the best thing I can do right now. It's all we've got for Jeps. Jeb's Bundersnatch.
Oh, hi
Oh,
there.
hello. Hello. Have we?
Oh, finally. I've been waiting for this. Really.
Did we? We've gotten that far then. We've started getting other
You
ones.
must be one of Megara's lovely sisters. I don't believe we've had the pleasure. Waiting for what exactly?
I don't recall how I've done it.
So sick of, doing my regular job, uninterrupted, not having to clean up Meg's messes.
I get the feeling we're starting off on the wrong foot.
Anyway, I always wanted to kill a god. You'll have to do.
Oh, thrust! Well, here's Electo. Oh, I've fulfilled the prophecy.
Dodge this.
I fulfilled the prophecy by fighting you down here. Look at this. You have a rage meter, like everybody does, sometimes. I mean, in the sense that anger is a normal emotion. If it, characterizes so much of you that you have a discrete HUD element dedicated to it, maybe that's, worth doing something about. Do not be afraid to seek help with your big angie. Ow! That's my bum! Or not. I didn't see where you hit me, I'll be honest. It's time to just admit that I wasn't paying attention. Arguably, that's why I got hit. You should be thanking me, really. Not to imply that you couldn't have hit me otherwise. I'm not that arrogant. But I am quite good at Sudoku. If I concentrate, alright? If I use my psychic powers to read what the threes are thinking, maybe I can gather where they are in relation to everything else.
That's it.
You never know. I always look at what the numbers tell me, alright? It's just in a more literal sense than usual. Oh, you got too many red AoEs going on every day. Is this all there is to you? This is my new hyperfixation. It's making the floor red in little circles. Well, quite large circles. We don't know how big circles are typically in Tartarus.
I don't like her very much.
It could be a matter of each of the ancient Fury Sisters is preoccupied eternally with tormenting a certain swath of moral crime. There you go. That's the truth. It's me. I'm the good, funny friend of yours. And I contend to it all. Marvellous. Have I been using that? I feel like I forgot that the cast was a thing. I should be throwing this big, funny rock at anyone who I can get away with. Wow, that is not a lot.
You're going nowhere, boy.
I want to go somewhere. I'm the somewhere parade.
So much for Tartarus.
Just me. It's just me, I'm afraid. Only I get to go somewhere this Easter. Don't you realise? That's your punishment.
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
Nobody else gets to leave where they are on Easter, except for me. And that's my big revenge. I get to go, I get to find all the Easter eggs. And you don't. I'll get them all. I'm completely unopposed in the competition. Like I was back in season 16 of Be Here. Which, as you can tell, was presented by ghosts. I'm the only one who didn't scared of the ghosts. I'm the only one who didn't scared of the ghosts. I took one look at them and was like, that's a fucking guy in a bed sheet. What are you doing? Wasn't a very high budget production, I'm sorry to say.
So then, if Hina's looking out for you, that's good, that's good. She likes to put a lot of thought and stuff in everything. It's all a little much, if you ask me.
It's a little much for me and my tortoise in the bag. What you got? That's quite good. 10% automatic dodge chance. The coins this early on could be useful. Getting a little bit of extra bounce. I definitely think it's time for health.
Steady now.
I definitely think I need to be improving my capacity for receiving damage. I've come really close to a Thousand Island dressing just now, and if that had lashed out at me, I don't think I could even have taken that hit. If a salad turns up, that'd do the job. That's all I am at this moment, the man who laughs at salad. Right, ow! Oh god. Oh god, the rust. The rust fingers of Aberystwyth. They're coming out of the ground. There's giant pillars of this rust-like stone. Like a rust-coloured stone. Then they just emerge from Aberystwyth's ground periodically. We don't know what's causing them. We don't know if it's just a bizarre natural phenomenon or if the conscious actions of some malign god. Oh, I could get 2 bonuses. Do we know the consequences for defying the big fucking lad yet? Have we seen one of these? It's been so long ago that I legitimately don't know. Oh. Who do I want? It's... my allegiance lies with the wine. I'm sorry, it's...
Ooh, you're in a real heap of trouble, Zag.
I am quite... oh, I could be a bad influence, or I could have the big drug. I could have... Again, I guess I've got to go for the prophecies, haven't I? The fated choices. Get them out of the way. In the ones I'm least likely to do anyway.
Olympians, we are a prideful family, cousin. You cannot simply choose a favorite without spurring one of us to wrath.
Look, I'm sorry, but he's really hot, is the problem. Like, you all know this.
Looks like I angered her.
It's obvious, like a pane of glass. Alright? When nobody's confused as to what a window is yet. We've not hit the point in history, the inevitable point in history, where we lose an understanding of windows. Okay. It's coming. The day's coming when nobody knows what glass is anymore. And we've got to be ready. We've got to be ready and waiting with an alternative that will spur to action all the 5 people who make Pringles. It's just 5 people in a warehouse somewhere, making every Pringle. It's the only time I feel comfortable. It's when I'm in the warehouse looking at them make the Pringles. It calms me down in a way nothing else can quite manage. Pringle ASMR! For me! At once! Do you understand? How could you understand? Will you stop rendering invincible this one skeleton? Over and over again. You can't keep being impervious to being drunk. It's not lasting as long as I was worried it did. Well then.
You see, I have my father's temper, Zagreus. I am able to keep it in check, though I expect you to do your part.
With an owl. Hey! That's what we like. The whoosh. Or another one. Another one or a pomegranate? Another one, I reckon. Another one for the laser-focused brigade of absolute fools. That's what we seek. That's what we seek when a witch gets involved. Ho ho ho. I can deflect it all, and I've got big sweepy ways around everything. I'm quite well equipped for this, I feel like. Oh, I can hurt every witch. Alright? You are the witch who gets defeated. I am the man who gets sat on. God damn you. Keeping my stone for yourself.
Let's do this again sometime.
It's
unbelievable.
Such cruelty that your father hid the knowledge of your birth and life from us, my cousin. It's unacceptable.
It's utterly shrangled, really, isn't it? What else do we have? Exposed. Ooh, I could have replenished one use. I could reduce damage in general. Bonus backstab damage. That's with the spear. That's pretty good. but general damage resistance. I'm gonna go with this.
Your wisdom guide me.
I don't know that the damage resistance... I'm thinking just because I've got, like, so little health. But I don't know that that's gonna be what sends me plummeting upward. Can any of us claim to understand the mystical song? It's too mystical today. This iteration of the mystical song, a new one is elected every year. Voted for from the panel of about 5 contestants. I don't know that panel of contestants is the right way of saying that thought. I think I've fucked it up. I think I've fucked the Marmalade Marionette again. But to be honest,
More of you, huh?
I think that's fine! No!
Oh, that hurt.
I've died because of that. Well, that's not perfect, is it? That's not a perfect rendition of my fucking... Oh, no, I can do something about it this time. I can send it back to where you brought it from. Now you too shall feel the wrath of my underwear. I have very angry boxers, and you're about to feel their full force. I think keys. There's like a lot of key stuff I need to do right now. I need to unlock a gun for one thing. Even though, to be honest, I don't like the gun very much. I've gotten used to the gun over time, although of course I am now terribly unused to the gun again after a year's absence from this game. Stabbing. Haha. And now you'll be on your merry way. You'll be mysteriously replaced by a concrete moose. No one will be able to explain that. Like, what possible reason could a person have had? Ow! That was all of my face that you blew off. The whole thing. That's one way to unlock your nose. Good gravy. Good gravy, I said he was the man, and I didn't mean it at the time, but I'm thinking I should have. Health? Or, like... Poseidon, I think. It's gotta be Poseidon. I might get the call. I could get the call of Poseidon, which would help me. Oh, this was the last... This was the last room. Ah. Knowing that would have changed my answer completely.
Ah, you've received the blessing from Athena there already, little Hades. So careful all the time, that one. But here, I'll help you live a little, just in case.
Just in case it's wet for night time.
Switch to a different boon.
Well, I've not got... Oh! Get health, please. Health for me. Oh, yes. Well, that has gone very well. Thank you, Poseidon, for all the tasty treats. I'm glad to have received them. Now what's this snake about? Come on, show me a snake.
Another new look for you, I see, Bone Hydra.
Hey. You know, like, I'm so used to having the pacts of punishment on. I kind of forgot that this is what the stage looks like by default. It's a little wild to see it like this, to see a snake in its original glory. To see what can be done with Willy Wonka. His power over the human mind. That's right. Willy Wonka, psychic chocolate! Don't get hit by me. Well, do get hit by me. The song was from the perspective of the snake. Okay. That's just what I'm gonna say anytime I get anything wrong. It's my excuse for all inaccuracies. The song was from the perspective of the snake. And that makes it all make sense then. Now the snake is drunk.
Whoa, that's not good.
And you're ready with a hot floor. Hot floor roulette, get it done. Come on, have it out, yeah. Have it out with your granddad in the best arena that we've ever built. Specifically for fighting your granddad, I guess. It's like a granddad consultation fight. Consultation's not like the... Like, I stopped myself from saying reconciliation because, like, this is very explicitly not that. Like, you've come to blows. You've come to blows with your granddad in a specific facility that we've built for that. It starts here and it ends here. It's the Thunderdome of Grandad grievances. Come on down. Buy one from us. Get your membership card. Get all kinds of discounts. Everybody bludgeons you for half the price. There's a unique service we offer where everyone just beats the shit out of you. Because sometimes you feel bad, you know? You feel bad for fighting an old man. What was that? An orb? There was just an orb flying. I don't know where that came from. I'm not familiar with the shape of that. I don't know whose shape that was. Please. Please, Marvin the Martian, tell me what shapes you have. Ever since you took over the shape store, I've been so happy, because I know whenever I need a rectangle, a Martian will be there. Come on. Yeah. Explode. I explode your face, and I would expect nothing less from you in return. Marvellous. Right. All be back. I'm leaning in too much. I'm leaning in for the snake fight.
King Theseus is
at a horrible rate. Is eager to see my neck.
Exactly
12. Might as well. Fateful twist. Hardly worth it, really. It's hardly worth doing. Alright. So let's extend their way. I've not got past Theseus yet. Will this be the time? Will this be the day that I finally slap him so hard he can't believe that I did that?
You know, if I was permanently dead, maybe I wouldn't mind all this.
Maybe I wouldn't mind that everybody was over there with all the butterflies. Thank you. I feel like I'm really neglecting the pomegranates this run. That might... Oh, chaos. A chaos gate in Elysium is... That's a proposition, isn't it? Can I afford it? What reason have I to not take the risk? At this point, like, I'm basing all these decisions very much on the assumption that I will probably die before I complete this run, so I'm just, like, trying to tick off a bunch of side objectives. Why not go visit Chaos? Why not ask if they've got some kind of big bird that they wouldn't mind sharing with me? Have you, in your infinite wisdom, invented Sesame Street yet? When is this precisely? We know there's a big war going on the surface world. And that's all the information we get. We know it's quite cold. So, like, it predates the invention of winter. It predates the invention of winter, at least, so we probably have not invented things like blankety blank yet, for example. I don't think blankety blank's older than time. What do you... Oh. I could give a gift unto you. I think I might.
This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
Everyone likes a drink. Take a drink.
In making such an offering, though please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts.
Simply think of a drink of. And it will be remarkable to all of us at once.
Hades.
More prophecy. Oh, you foretold a prophecy. Oh, hello. I've got this going on now. Ooh, yeah.
The power of primordial chaos.
That's a little bit tasty. Keys again. Keys again. Oh! Get all the keys done where you can. Come on, wear your little mask. Wear it on your face, not your neck. That's odd. It doesn't count as a cape. It's not a cape for pixies. You've misunderstood something there. Potentially on purpose. I don't know how you've managed that otherwise, I'll be honest. It's not a very confusing concept. I don't understand you. I don't understand you some days. You sit in the L'Oreal boat that they use to transport it across the ocean. Our own private boat, and it's all for me now. Because I'm sat here being confused by simple things. On L'Oreal's time. Unthinkable. Is this what Bill Norris fought and died for in all those wars he started? He dies in every war. You'd think he'd stop. You'd think he'd give it a rest. Athena time. It's time for this. It's time to hurt all the butterflies again. Aha, no. I don't like you. I don't like you being. It annoys me when you all get started. It annoys me when everybody's got a face. There should be one faceless person in the room at all times, I think. Like, would it really have been so much effort to consult the faceless dichotomy? An unknowable entity that also happens to not have a face. Okay. You can get a hold of them. Their contact info is publicly available. I've publicly shot you in the mermaid's lair. Okay, everyone knows this. You can look it up on TikTok. Oh yeah. We've all seen it. We've all seen it now. There's no walking it back. I am prepared to stand by this till the end. I don't go to a mermaid's house to do something unless I mean it. That's what you've never understood about me, is I get it done even when I don't. That's right, in a roundabout way it ends up getting done anyway. When I don't set out to do something, it gets done. We're all left to wonder about an owl. That's right. Any owl question? I didn't know there was another one. I didn't know you were alive. I didn't know you were alive and living your funny little world life. I didn't know you were part of Westlife. Alright. I didn't know they were hiring new ghosts. I thought they had enough ghosts already. They had a bunch of them. Most of the production staff. On all the albums they ever did.
I'll keep my soul for now.
Delicious. Delicious idea. Hey! Useful. Ah, yes! Someone we love to see.
What more could I have even done? Could I have swayed you any other way? I tried, with all my might.
Just pay attention to the gay yearning for a brief moment.
And still, it was never enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
What is that on your wrist there, stranger?
Oh, hello. Hey!
Is that a bracer of the Myrmidons? But then...
I found it.
Wait, this? How did you know? It's just a keepsake from a friend.
That's a remarkable coincidence that I happened to switch to that.
A keepsake? From a friend? You tell your friend, then, that Patroclus waits for him, and that he holds no grudge should he return to him.
Thanks for
Sad
this.
man moments. Let's get that. Oh, we've got it. We've got to have a pomegranate at some point. Just the one. Just the one. Eurydice would have really come in clutch there. I could have gotten 4 pomegranates at once, effectively, but we never ran into each other. I never ran into the fucking shed, screaming my head off. Tried to wake up the lawnmower, did I? What would be the point? It's not a conscious entity, that's not how that works. Unless it's voice activated. Which I don't think is, potentially the best idea I've ever had, a voice activated lawn. I think I want to have, you know, something that sends a blade whizzing round and around. Even if it is protected by a big lawnmower chassis. I think I want to have as much control as possible over what precisely activates it. Like, I want there to be as many barriers to that thing turning on as possible, within reason. I don't want there to be the potential for an accidental mowing. Okay, and that's my platform. That's the platform I stand on and always have done. No, don't run at me. Don't run at me is another one of my platform policies, is that if you run at me, I'll be very scared and cry. Okay, and that's my promise to the people of this constituency. And this is one thing you can count on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's how I end every campaign speech.
Oh, no.
I sing the alphabet song while walking away at a weird angle. Still facing the audience the whole time. But just walking at an unnatural angle that nobody should ever attempt.
The boon I got from Chaos has
Oh, I still fucking have that.
Good enough
Well
to eat.
then. Oh. I could make powerful every face. I could... Honestly, probably this. Like, this feels like a bigger boost, but I keep forgetting that I have
Better blessing.
the cast. So just in terms of what will get used. Ooh. 2 hammers for everybody who has a hammer. That'll be great, won't it? If you already own a hammer, you get 2 more. It's the rich get richer, but with hammers. I'm creating a new hammer economy. A new class system based on your ability to hit nails. Alright? That's what I value. That's what I look for in a person. That's the kind of thing I seek in a sexual partner. That's right, if you can't hit the nails through my dick, you're useless to me. For the record, I'm really not into that. I don't like the idea of that at all. Please don't. Please don't actually find me with a nail. Alright, under most situations, if you come near me and you have a nail, just out holding it, I will immediately distrust you. Alright, no matter what the context. You could simply be trying to hand me a nail that you think I need. If I've not asked for one, now's clearly not the time, is it? I'll tell you when nails are appropriate. What are you doing walking around with just a nail that you just have? In a situation where you didn't know for a fact one was needed. That's not natural behaviour. I feel like to distrust you is the normal response. Pick it up.
It's just the edge I need.
Spinning. Oh, sturdy. Go with this.
Daedalus power.
Go with this about. Oh, hee-hoo. I really very much need to be investing in health. That's the thing. That's the thing. I've been neglecting it for too long, and I've like lost 2 resurrections well, the same resurrection twice that I replenished. And I'm paying for me hubris. I'm paying a big price for everyone's donuts. All the donuts are on me this round. Ah, they're all getting me. They're all getting me, Purpose. Purpose O'Houlihan, the person who was supposed to stop them from getting me. I paid you specifically to be my bodyguard in my great time of need that I'm in. Now, you're not really bothering, are you? You sort of took the money and you were like, I'm leaving now anyway. I was just a guy that you found. I don't know why you thought that... I'm not like a professional bodyguard. I don't have a reputation in this industry that needs to be upheld. I don't know why you thought I wouldn't just take the money and run. This is what happens. This is what happens. You gotta go to the vet more frequently if you don't want to be fooled. The vets all give you good advice. I guess is what I'm asserting there. God, I am eating the blood of your face. All of the skulls are squished. That skull at the top is very squished. Somebody's squished all the bones out of my cranial face. What you got? Ooh, I need that. And then this'll be another prophecy fulfilled. And then more shopping districts for me to conclude. Not making that mistake again. Oh, instant.
Here's the fee.
Instant truth. What wine?
Man, I was just attempting here to get our good friend Artemis to finally make an appearance at one of my feasts. It's just, wouldn't you know, she's all preoccupied. Something about a hunt.
I've got to hit a goose before you can sit down. Alright, look at this.
That's right, Lord Dionysus. A hunt which requires lots and lots of total quiet and clear-minded focus. So if you'll excuse me.
Nice.
Double boon. Take it.
Duo power.
If you're drunk, you'll get hit. Alright, that's actually a really good thing to have, I reckon. It's actually really just as well that I'm here to get your fine vintage. What do you have to say, dickhead? Who's sat in here with your plate?
Gentlemen.
You got a charcuterie board in here?
So, Hellspawn, you seek to break through to the surface of the world. But you shall not achieve your goal whilst I yet live and breathe, or the equivalent of it here in the splendors of Elysium.
And you leave me with little choice but to make you shut up already, and your bull-headed manservant there.
That Minotaur whom you address is my dear friend, you preconceiving stain upon the earth. Asterius and I are brothers here in death, as we were enemies in life. Not that you could ever understand fraternal bonds as strong as ours.
There you have it, I'll throw it. I'll throw things instead of understanding what's going on. The roar of the clown, the smell of the bishop.
Either way, I shall crush you.
I'm gonna get you yelling very loud and it's distracting me. It's distracting me from my purpose in life. Ow, no! He's distracting me from not being hit with an axe. That's... oh. I'll pay for your blade. Buy this sword, now! By the light of the big fucking moon. I want to... No.
No! No, you don't.
And you never will. Oh yeah, I have Artemis's dash. I can hit your spear back at you for bonus points. That's actually a way better way of going about things. No. Leave me be. Leave me be, Asterius! You don't understand.
You shall soon be destroyed.
No. Destroy something else. Destroy a cream cracker. Doesn't that sound better? Doesn't that sound tasty? Oh, I bet you'd love it. I bet you'd love that instead of all this war you're doing against me. Don't you think you've fought me enough times? Don't you think it's time for a delicious repast? Ow! I didn't hear the noise. I didn't hear the throwing a spear noise. I'm yelling it too much. I'm yelling too much over all your spear sound effects. Aha.
To all who came to see us fight, thank you.
Yeah, well, you can thank me when I'm stabbing a man. Stab you with a grapefruit. You'd have to really sharpen a grapefruit. Ah!
This is it.
Let's finish this.
Imagine those being your last words. God damn, thank God I don't die permanently. Or I guess you could just ram the grapefruit into someone with such speed. Would the grapefruit be destroyed, though? You must either sharpen or harden the grapefruit in order for this to be accomplished. Either way, the grapefruit needs fortified.
The grapefruit needs to be fortified, you fool! You gotta let me onto the surface so that I can do that, so I can make grapefruits a powerful weapon. If I don't do it, who will?
No one else is stepping up to the plate. No other party in this country is as strong on this issue as I am. Alright? I'm running a single issue campaign to get the grapefruits reinforced. Will you listen to me already? You don't
everything to our audience.
You don't understand how urgent this is, ultimately. Get you.
You just went. You went away. Oh, you went away from the library and into a new universe.
You struck down the ball.
Yeah, I did. I love hurting everything. Mainly when it's you. Oh. Nah. No, there's no slashing me like that.
You're mine.
Look at that. Look at this. Look at this and be hurt. Look at how well I can run away. Aha.
Foul demon.
You didn't expect.
Even faster than you've come to expect.
You didn't? Well, hey, I'll load you up with all the purple. That's how we.
I shall send you to hell however
It was
many
too
times
vast.
it takes.
The sweep was too vast. An unrealistic size for a puppet to be. Phew. Well, who's got a little story for me then?
Now.
Who's got some little stories for me? All these josts. Gonna shove a pillar for anyone's benefit? No.
What?
Hello.
Oh, I just knew that you'd be back soon as I heard you face the champion of Elysium himself. You know, I've heard that among mortals, it's an honor to be killed by somebody like Theseus. Keep it up and maybe you'll be famous too.
Hurrah.
Maybe.
Hurrah for the sleepy lad. Oh, what new ideas?
Yeah. A sleepy for... Oh,
new chaos information. Here within the underworld, we're closer. Often scrunched beneath. What's all this?
You are not to aid him in these matters, Nyx. His foolishness is to be scorned and reprimanded, not indulged.
But what if I want to be aided in these matters? What if you do it anyway?
We have an understanding, Hades, yes. He is your own son, after all, and therefore your responsibility. I, in turn, have my commitments to this realm and to this house. You have aided me in them, so I remain, as ever, in your debt.
It is not necessary to remind me. Surely all those who once defied my brothers and myself would much prefer a post within my house over eternity within the lowest depths of Tartarus. Not that the darkness there would trouble you.
I hate it when they fight.
Oh dear.
Puppy!
The Hound of Hell rests peacefully upon his favored spot.
The Hound of Hell, the boof of Snoot. The Snoot that we love. Little Sneefs. Scrimch. Big fucking puppy.
What are you special
Where'd
about?
go?
What do you have a discount for me for? Oh, lots of different Lots of different rugs. Oh, the kitchenette. We can have cured meats. Cured meats we can have. Is there like, oh, my best friend I can have? The great likeness of Greece. Is there like... I can have a fountain chamber in Elysium. Big coin moments. I think I'll invest predominantly.
Work approved, and here's the fee, good contractor.
Big coin moments instead of not that. And then I don't think I'll have enough for anything else. What's everybody else got to say? We've seen a puppy, and so... Hello!
How fare your labours, lad? You have a certain look about you. Everything all right?
Well, I've been faring all these labours for too long, it seems.
It's just... Within Elysium, I happened on a shade who said he knew you. Said he misses you. Do you know a Patroclus, sir?
What? Yes. I knew Patroclus. Is he all right?
I don't know. He seemed like he's known better times than these. Is there something I should say to him if I run into him again?
Please send him my regards. And all my love. I think of him always. But I cannot see him any longer. And you mustn't ask me why, do you understand? Now, leave me be, please, lad. I need some time.
I... Take care then, sir.
Aww. Oh, the intrigue. The intrigue and the soap that we've all come to expect. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Snake.
I hope you're having a nice day. Even though you don't want to live here anymore, Your Highness.
Do, sir. The tiger snake in the darkness, I keep forgetting. The shadowy noodle in the background.
There she goes again.
Off we whoosh. Off we go. Hello.
What
Hello,
do you want
talk.
from me? Leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk for any reason.
I'm not interested in having company, especially from you. You stay the hell away while I'm off duty.
Well. Hovis Humphrey.
Hey, nice one, wretched broker.
You've succeeded in getting a gold star. Marvellous. Starvelous. A starvelous marvelation. What do you have to
How's
think?
it going?
Oh, a fun joke about wine.
Chef.
Somebody's cut an onion. Oh, you're cutting the onions. We already know about you. We already know about the onion master. That's fine. I guess that's everything. That's everything for this run. We've done all the conversations and made it back to the prophecies that got fulfilled.
What do you know? This came true. Good to have
It
friends
came
in low
true.
places.
Oh, 10. 10 stuffs. Did I do anything else? That's all. That's all I've got for now. Right, well. Thank you for watching. I don't know when the next one of these is coming.
Can't sleep.
Can't have a sleep. But if I ever feel like doing more Hades again at some point, then I'll do more Hades again at some point. You know. That seems like the natural thing to do with that feeling. But until then, goodbye. Hoo hoo hoo.